Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back. This is going to be a short video. I'm going to be answering some of your top questions that you guys have sent me. Starting number one, TOEFL score. I have a low TOEFL score. What should I do? If your TOEFL score is less than the minimum, then I highly suggest stop everything and work on your TOEFL score, because unless your TOEFL score is going to be less than minimum, your programs probably, unfortunately, they're not going to look at your profile, and it's going to be just waste of money. So now let's say minimum is 95, for example, and you have a 95 but you want to improve. Submit that 95 first, and then after that you can always improve. And once you have improved your TOEFL, let's say to 98, 100, then you can always submit those scores later. Now make sure you do that before the deadline. If the deadline has passed, most of these schools do not take anything else. That's done. But if it's before the deadline, then you can always have improvement chances. You can always directly send your new TOEFL reports to the schools. Question number two: what's the difference between residency and DDS? So DDS is basically you will do 2 years of dental school again, get into D3 phase, and then you do D3 and D4 with the rest of the class, the DDS students basically. And then the best part about that is you get a license to work in any state, all of 50 states in the United States. As compared to residency, um, you have now this is what I'm talking about, only foreign trained dentists, all right? So after doing the 2 year or 3 year residency, there's AGD, GPR, periodontics, prosthodontics, orthodontics, you can work in specific states. That list used to be really long, 14 schools. Now it has shrunk to only 7. I'm talking about the current 2021 list. And you never know, maybe by next year there are only 5 or 4, who knows, knock on the wood. But those names are, I've actually got that for you guys: Illinois, Texas, Mississippi, Virginia, Washington, Vermont, and Florida. So all these states you can still practice. So this is going to be a good review if you guys, because every other person asks this question: where can I practice after these residencies? So these are the states as of right now you can practice. After that, if they change or some state back out, we don't know, right? The next question is, now can we, is it too late to apply in a program that's the deadline is now passed, but they are the rolling admissions? Yes, it's always good to apply than not apply. I have everyone, they keep asking this question so many times. For example, I'm going to give you an example of University of Minnesota. Yes, it's a rolling admission, but the deadline is in August. So in June, they're asking, is it worth applying? Of course it's worth applying. You never know. Don't underestimate yourself in your profile. You never know what trait you have hidden in yourself that your program director likes it about you, and maybe they'll call you for an interview. I always give this analogy of a lottery ticket. When you buy a lottery ticket, unless and until you don't buy it, you will not win, right? There's no way you're gonna win. But when you buy it, then you have a certain chance of winning that lottery. You want to apply, in that cycle, you want to apply to that school, and then after that, leave it up to God, all right? Question number 5. What schools do not require a bench test? As of right now, Tufts University, Rutgers University, University of Illinois, Chicago, UIC, and Boston, BU. All those 4 schools do not require any bench tests. Now this year, due to pandemic, Columbia and NYU are also being heard not to have a bench test. Please confirm with your schools again, because all this information is kind of all haphazard, up and down, and changes constantly all the time. Question number 6, which is the best school to apply? My always answer is any school that takes you or any school that's cheapest. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for all these questions. Keep them coming. You can always send them to me on Instagram or WhatsApp or YouTube, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Also, upcoming live interview next week with Dr. Tamuna. She's at Temple University. So if you are interested in Temple University DDS program, or any questions regarding that program, or if you're applying, stay tuned. Bye bye.